I teach because I love my students, and I believe that each student needs one person each and every day to be a support system for them, and I just possibly and might be that one person.
I've always had that one teacher or mentor throughout my life that said or did something to put me on a trajectory in education. Why I love to teach? To help someone be the best that they can be.
And the reason I teach is truly simple. It's all about the kids. I love to watch them grow and think and learn and laugh, and just to know that I've been a part of their journey.
The biggest enjoyment for me of teaching would be my students. I get a chance to see my students excited about learning, watch them grow from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, and just being able to soar into their lives. Teaching is fun for me. It's something that I enjoy doing and something that I am passionate about.
I love teaching because children are naturally curious about the world around us. There is nothing more powerful than teaching them the power of the word why. I am particularly passionate about teaching science because I know that our future is in this generation's hands, and I will do everything in my power to equip them with what they need to build that future bright and strong.
I love to teach because of two reasons. One, I feel like I'm making a difference with the young men in our community. And two, I teach math, and I love to see the light come on from all the frustrations from parents saying I can't do math and students saying I can't do math, and then they have that moment where they go, that's easy, I can do that.
I love it when students who've struggled all year finally have that light bulb moment and they've learned and mastered whatever concept or skill that they've been working on all year. It's a wonderful thing, and I love showing the students how much growth they've made throughout the year.
Why I love to teach? Because I believe it's a life-changing profession. I get to sow into a student's lives, helping them fulfill their God-given purpose. And I see that as a great responsibility, a great privilege, and a great joy.
And I think for me, the reason why I teach is because I love the relationships that I make with my students, and I love to see the process. I love when that light bulb moment happens with the kids and when they finally get it. And I feel like kind of together we've both accomplished something. It's a great feeling.
What I love most about teaching is the opportunity to watch my students learn and grow and develop as individuals. I truly don't take it for granted that being an educator not only allows me to equip them with curriculum-based knowledge, but it also permits me to serve as a part of their village through teaching them life skills and citizenship building, and also how to just build relationships with one another.
The reason I teach is that, simply stated, it's my purpose in life. I know that this is exactly what I was born to do. I've tried other things and had other dreams. I always came back to education. I love being able to make children feel seen, safe, and to believe in themselves and that they can do anything if they're willing to put in the effort.
I teach because I feel I am walking in my purpose. Everything in life prepares you for the moments that you have to meet as life goes on. So it's kind of cool that I was a difficult child when I was growing up. So now I get to serve the students that I work with compassion, because I work with students who receive special education services and they have a great deal of behavior. So when I meet them, I represent a soft place for them to land.
Working with my students every day and every year, I get to help mold them into the young adults they become today. I love building the relationships with my students and their parents. I love to interact with them in the classroom. We have fun. I enjoy building lifelong learners and champions that truly believe in themselves.
And I teach because every day I get to show someone something that I know, and I love every part of it. I love teaching. I love piquing their interest, and when they get it, it just means everything to me.
I love teaching because I love learning, so I bring enthusiasm to my classroom each and every day.
Well, the reason I love to teach would be to watch students to reach their full potential by becoming independent thinkers. I love to see when a student goes all throughout a situation or problem and to become that independent thinker, that problem solver, to handle any type of chore that's in front of them.
I love kids. I absolutely love them. And when I see those beautiful faces, I see my own children. I love being their advocate. I love giving them the skills to continue their education and create lifelong learners.
The reason that I teach is to be a positive influence to the children that I do teach, to foster their social, emotional, and academic growth so that they can become positive, productive citizens in our society.
I love to teach because I like to inspire students to dream, and when they dream, they can take that skill anywhere they go, whether they follow along in education or in their community or in the workforce.
I think I love teaching the most when I see at the end of the year the students who have grown so much, or that light bulb has gone off for them, and I know I played a part in that.
I love to teach because of the energy and enthusiasm that young people bring to the classroom. I love that because it inspires me to do better and be the best that I can be. I love teaching English because every day I get to show kids that they have a voice and that it matters and that they can use that voice to achieve their goals and their dreams.
I love to teach because of the confidence in self that is built by a student when they realize they can do the math. I also love to teach because I'm allowed to help someone else reach the goals that they have for themselves.
I love teaching because of having a purpose and being able to give back to my students. I come from a family of teachers. I'm the 5th generation teacher in my family, and so it's deeply rooted within me to do this profession.
The reason I like to teach is because it's my passion. I love to inspire and motivate my students to learn about a language, but also about the culture, about the food, and about a lot of interesting things that are going to open their doors to new adventures.
I love teaching because I feel I am fulfilling my calling. I'm so blessed and so honored to have the opportunity to touch the lives of young people with my experiences, my love, my engagement, my passion.
I love to teach because I love children and I love motivating them to reach their fullest potential. And I love seeing the growth they make from beginning to end, socially and emotionally, as well as academically.
I love to teach because I love being able to view my students' growth by the end of the year, and I love maintaining these meaningful relationships with my kids.
I love to give back. Had a couple of very influential teachers in my past here in Douglas County, because I am a product of Douglas County education and a product of Douglas County special education. These teachers, Curtis Cornett and Vicki Burnett, focused on what I could do and not what I couldn't, and opened up a whole realm of possibilities to a kid who was really down on himself at the time.
The reason I teach is because of the innermost fulfillment and happiness that I derive from seeing my children move from one state to another, or the big growth that I make in the individuals.
Why do I do what I do? It's simple. I'm the reason that my students get the skills that they need to have a brighter future. I teach my students to be their own voice and their own advocate. My hope is that by doing this, then one day when they are successful, they'll open the door for all people with disabilities and show them that a brighter future is ahead.
I love teaching because I can make a positive impact on the children's lives every day. And I see the smiles on their faces and know that I'm teaching them to work in a team, to strengthen their social skills and abilities in the classroom.
I love to teach because I love engaging with students, and I want to prepare them for a future that most of us probably won't be a part of. So I want to make sure that they're able to think independently, that they can reason and come to their own conclusions, and that they can be ready for a future that they can build and a time that they will be without us.
I love teaching because I'm reminded as my students step into my classroom from day to day, from year to year, I'm cultivating future business leaders, engineers, doctors, and so much more. It is my honor to teach students, and I do it gladly each and every day.
I love teaching because I get the chance to inspire my students to be lifelong learners. I love getting to know them, I love getting to know their families, and I love being able to enjoy them throughout the year.
All right, whenever you're ready.
All right.
Why I teach. This was something that I've thought about for a long time. I ask myself this question every single day. Why am I waking up? Why am I doing this? And a lot of it relates back to my youth. My mom and dad were both teachers. My dad, he taught at Mount Zion High School down in Clayton County, and kids loved him. My mom taught at New Manchester here in Douglas County, and as an elementary teacher, and kids loved her. And when I started college, I just looked around, saw the enjoyment that they had, and thought, maybe this is something I want to try. And it wasn't even my first choice. I really wanted to work on TV, wanted to do ESPN. But I wound up finding something that was more of a calling than working on TV and being in production like that. And that's just getting to work around kids every day.